Good afternoon. I'm David Percy here at the National Weather Service in Anchorage, Alaska, with Thursday's Alaska statewide weather. Strong low pressure area pushing into the southwest interior, and a front pushing slowly eastward across southern Alaska brought areas of gusty winds and rain to much of southern Alaska, northward into the eastern Alaska Range and locally the Tanana Valley. Heaviest rainfall amounts occurred along the eastern North Gulf Coast, with both Cordova and Yakutat picking up about an inch of rain today. Iliamna had 3/4 of an inch, and lighter amounts to the north, with McGrath having 1/3 of an inch, but farther to the south in the Kuskokwim Valley, Sleepmute had about an inch of precipitation. Otherwise, it was mostly dry over the Brooks Range on out to the Arctic coast with areas of fog. For tonight, that front will weaken and continue rainfall over the Susitna Valley and Copper River Basin, where there's a flood watch out for tomorrow for possible flooding in those areas. High wind warning out for the Alaska Range tonight through tomorrow afternoon for possible wind gusts of 75 miles per hour, and a wind advisory out for the Fairbanks area tonight for winds gusting 30 miles an hour in Fairbanks, possibly as high as 40 miles an hour on the summits north of Fairbanks. And for Friday, look for rain to push in across the Panhandle, mostly over the northern areas. You'll see the heaviest amounts. It'll be breezy and wet over southern Alaska and much of interior Alaska now, all the way to the Arctic coast. We'll see a chance of rain at some point in the day on Friday, with low pressure over the Seward Peninsula and a trough keeping it wet over the Yukon and Kuskokwim Delta areas. Westerly flow will keep rain moving into the Bristol Bay area. After a trough passes Cook Inlet, it should lighten up and become more showery, but another weak system will keep it wet over the Bering Sea and Aleutians. Then on Saturday, another frontal system will push over the Bering Sea and drag across the central Aleutians. Warm front will bring rain to the Alaska Peninsula and begin to increase chances of rain late in the day along the southwest coast. Yukon Delta could see a few sun breaks. Otherwise, it'll be cloudy and showery over much of interior Alaska, with driest conditions, Seward Peninsula to the western North Slope, as well as the Panhandle. See partly to mostly sunny skies with a few showers along the eastern North Gulf Coast. With Alaska statewide weather, I'm David Percy.